I want you to pick a card. If you chose this card, this reading is for you. All right, let's get into your message, shall we? So, what your message is going to be about a decision that you need to be making. The Two of Wands is all about understanding that, yes, I have a lot for myself to be grateful for, but I want to expand. And I do think that within these two decisions, your two choices are to either covet something very, very important that you have been cultivating for a long time, that you're very emotionally invested in, or to start pursuing something else. And this would be a little bit more of not only just a newer choice, but it'd be something that you know is going to take a little bit longer. I do think one of the biggest things, though, for you is you're not trusting your intuition. Especially with the High Priestess here in reverse, I think one of the biggest things here is that one choice here is something that is sprouting, right? And the only quote unquote issue about this, especially with the Two of Wands here, is that it's a bit more organic. And whenever something is a little bit more organic, there's a little bit more about like the results being a lot more sporadic. And especially with the King of Cups here, like I do think, especially because it's the Boy and the Dragon Pearl, which is what this myth is about in this card, this is a lot about like protecting something, and it will require you to have to, really protect the thing that you've been cultivating and the thing that you've been like, for example, like if you've been trying to manifest something and then everybody around you is like, nah, that's not really good for you. Like that's not going to work out for you. Like this is going to require you to be a lot more protective. Now with this one, with the Knight of Pentacles, like I do see a lot more sturdiness, but also I do think that it's going to require you to start from scratch. And I do think though, like when you take this direction, you take this choice, you are going to be aiming and you are going to start seeing a lot more steadier results that will bring you a lot more confidence, but it has to be up to you. And I think one of the biggest things for you, especially with you trusting your intuition, I also saw 222 on the timer, is that like this choice has to come from like you going, all right, like maybe I've spent a little too much energy. And here's the other thing too, like you could effectively do both. Maybe you're ending up doing the one decision that seems a little bit sturdier for a little bit longer until this one doesn't have to be attacked so much. Or it's kind of like one of those, like, it's the cowrie shell like trick where it's like, okay, where are you watching? Right. So it's like people are seeing you invest in this, but you're still, keeping your heart open